guys, as we all know, LeBron James is now back in Cleveland, but he thinks his time in Miami will serve him well. As he said, Miami for me has been like college for other kids. I became a better player and a better man. I learned from a franchise that had been where I wanted to go. Kevin?
He knows what it takes to win it all, Doris. Now he's trying to do it back home in Ohio. Thanks.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul-prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to prove elite defensively as he continues to grow.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Irving drives in. Varejao tipped back in for two. Varejao's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
You got to love his position near the hoop, anticipating the play and getting the putback.
Here's Money. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Money's got 7 points for the quarter. And Shumpert, fantastic athlete, great quickness and leaping ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in his game.
For the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Channing Frye. And Gordon subbed in for Harkless. Magic leading by 3. Here's Money. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it's Shumpert penetrating. That's good. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Rejected by Harris. Back to Oladipo. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Oladipo's got his first basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Irving attacking. And that misses. That would have put him up. Orlando leading. And here comes Harris leading the fast break with some arc. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Harris.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. Right side jumper. It's deflected. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Money. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
James outside. The pass to Irving. Shumpert in the corner. Lock at 6. Irving kicks to LeBron. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And stolen by Irving. They grabbed their own miss. Shumpert, no good.
Well defended. And he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And stolen by James. Knocks it loose. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. From deep. The shot's good for Money. Money's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Irving drives in. 11 feet out and he hits it. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cavaliers lead.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would have liked to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. I definitely can't find any fault with the way we shot the basketball. Our shot selection has been just like I hoped it would be. We're putting up some very efficient numbers, gentlemen. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And let's keep the pace deliberate when we start.
Numbers for money. 25 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Cleveland leading by 5. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's money in at the 1 spot. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. Lets it go from 13. And Love gets it to go. Love's got the first points of the second half here for the Cavs. Well, Orlando shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
Well, Kevin Love is really a player who I think befuddles pundits because the numbers say he's a superstar, probably a top 5 player, but then he's never been to the playoffs. To that, I would simply say basketball is a team game. Individuals don't take teams to the playoffs. So despite that, there are some left wondering if his numbers are greater than his actual impact on the team. I'm not one of them.
Here's Money. He's covered by Irving. Oladipo, the pass to Money. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You know, you're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to. Boy, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
Love kicks to Shumpert. Outside Irving. Back to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's blocked. But they get it back. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Irving. The Magic trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right. And for Kyrie, you know, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest, but when he goes to the IR as much as he has, it's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or 2 where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. The Cavaliers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he can't hit the second.
Orlando needs to do a better job guarding against Irving.
He has 20 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Magic trail by 6. Here's money. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Love with a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound. Irving with it, now guarded by money, and he gets it to go. And it's now 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's money. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
You know, guys, things did not go nearly as well as he would have liked when he stepped up to the free throw line last game.
No, his foul shots just were not dropping for him the other night.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for money.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And a wide open look for James. LeBron with another miss. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Money. He trains the quick shot. Money's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Love with the screen for Irving. The tray. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. No good from Money.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And Shumpert kicks to Love. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Yeah, sometimes he can clang those, so I'm glad to see him get that one down.
The shot's good for Money.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Shoots off the step back. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
That one rolling around and rims out. Outside jumper for the 3. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Tobias Harris, a combo forward, originally drafted by the Bucks out of Tennessee. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything and does it all well. He can handle. He shoots it a bit from outside. Not sure what his best position is going forward, but he's a quality player.
The Magic trail by 6. Here's Money. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He struggled a little bit in the second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Oladipo, and he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 6. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Irving. Passes it to Varejao. Irving attacks.